Hey, what it do? What it do? Y'all know who it is, man. I ain't gotta say nothing else. I ain't gotta put nothing else on it. Y'all know what the F going on. This your boy AJ. Other deep thought. I'm back at it again. Once again. It's been a minute since I've been live, bro. It's been a good minute. You know what I'm saying? So we finna go on and get started with this live. I ain't finna play no games with it. So what's up? How y'all doing tonight, man? It's been a minute since I did one of these. I gotta show me a little bit more love on the live stream. And for the new people that do join the live, understand that when you join the live, make sure you hit that like button and make sure you subscribe. I'm trying to get everything set up and together before I get started. Y'all know how it is. Yes, sir. Finna go and get everything started. How y'all doing tonight, man? How y'all doing tonight? Yes, sir, man. Yo. Yes, sir. This your boy AJ. Other deep thought. Back at it again, once again. I ain't finna play no games with this video, man, or this live, so let's get it. So today, or should I say tonight, whatever you are, we is fin to talk about a disturbing situation that happened over the weekend involving 3 YouTubers. 2 of them fatally lost their lives, and one of them is arrested, finna get ready to go to prison for the rest of his life. Well-known YouTubers, Sin City, Manny, and Finny the Legend. It seems as though they had beef. And we finna find out why they had a beef, the reason for the beef, and try to get an understanding of why everything escalated to the point of 2 people getting on the live, which is Finny the Legend and his wife. So we is fin to check out this video real quick. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Poetic Flacco for the video. He talks about the situation that happened. So we finna get into it, man. Let's get it.
They really slotted and killing each other now over YouTube beefs. Y'all fried, bro. This takes Crash Dummy a lot from this situation. In this very horrific situation is Finny the Legend, who you see on your left, and Sin City Manny, who you see on your right. The dynamic or storyline between Finny and Manny ain't really that uncommon. We see this storyline and dynamic play out on YouTube time after time after time, but rarely, if ever, do we see a more horrific ending than these two provided to the world today. Sin City Manny is a YouTuber who's been on the platform for over a decade. He's amassed around 20,000 subscribers. He's not a big creator, and he's not a small creator. He actually amassed a pretty impressive and decent following. 20,000 subscribers is nothing to sneeze at. However, when you amass any type of following, what comes with it is, is people who love your content, who watch your content. There's reactors, and there's also people who don't like you or like your content.
Fact.
And there's a community of YouTubers who are usually incentivized to make hate videos about you and leash off your content because they see it as a quick and easy path to gain a following themselves. And we see that with almost every creator. I have a legion of YouTubers who leech onto me and make videos about me. I just see it as it comes with the territory, right? If I get this platform to exalt the Lord, and make money and feed my family, then hey man, if that's what comes with it, I'll take it, bro. Because the worst case scenario is I'll go back to working at a call center, being homeless, not being able to do nothing for my family.
What
So
you
if
said,
having a little bit of haters is what it takes, man, to grow and have a following on YouTube, I'll take it. However, not everyone have my approach. Sin City Manny, for the most part, would really engage with the other YouTubers who were making videos about him. He would often do reactions to them, react to them, sneak diss them in real life. So he was very interactive with these people, which I think helped incentivize more people to begin making videos and hate videos about him. And eventually it became an entire army versus Sin City Manny, to be honest with you.
Somebody's got to be the bad guy around here. You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your pinche finger and say, look at that fine-ass guy.
and let me say this here before I let the rest of the video ride real quick. And I'm like this here about the situation. And like I said, I'm gonna give you all my thoughts of everything at the end of this video. It's 25 minutes long, so we're gonna probably watch the full video. You feel me? But I do want to say this, man. This is why you don't beef with nobody on the internet, bro. This is why you don't put yourself in the position where you let other people feed off whatever energy you got. Understand, it don't matter if you're doing YouTube or if you're a rapper, if you're a singer, or if you're an athlete, or whatever the hell you is. No matter what you do, you're going to have haters. You're going to have people, all they going to do is talk about you. Whether if it's negative or positive. But understand, if you got real motion and you really getting it out here, you're going to have people that's going to be talking about you. You know what I'm saying? And I tell anybody, bro, if you can't take that type of stuff, you might need to stop doing what you're doing. Because no matter what you do, you're going to have a hater. You're going to have haters. You're going to have people talking down on you, talking bad about you, talking nonsense about you. It don't even fucking matter. You feel me? No matter what you do in this life, you're going to have a hater. All I say is don't feed into that energy. Don't feed into that hater. Let that hater do what he do. As long as that hater don't try to disrespect you or your family, as long as that hater don't try to step into you like they really want something from it, you don't pay them no attention. And I feel like Sin City let the hater, which is Finny the legend, if it went out that way, if I think it went out the way I think it went out, I feel like Sin City got caught up to the point where he ended up wanting to do something to him. You feel what I'm saying? But we finna go and watch the rest of the video, though. Let's get it.
And you, look at you ugly boys. And you know what? We're going to do a switch real quick. From right now, this moment, we ain't calling nobody haters no more, guys. We calling these guys promoters. Because in reality, that's what they be doing. There are promoters that get paid by other promoters pay these. So that's the way we look at it moving forward, okay? They are
if he remembers.
Promoters. So free promotion for us. Don't worry about the pay. They get paid within each other. Promoters promote each other usually. Or promoters pay each other. Anyways.
At times when he reacted to hate, he would put up a front as if it wasn't affecting him, but we all know that was far from the truth. He was deeply affected by this because he would lash out at times. See, for him, from the outside looking in, you kind of understand where the lashing out comes from. Because for most YouTuber like myself, I'm already at a certain point where you making hate videos about me only helps me, to be honest, bro. Like, I'm already established to where you make hate videos, you lie on me, bro. People come on this platform and they see the truth and they see I'm not everything you're lying on me about. And they stay around for the content. But if you are a YouTuber with only 20,000 subscribers and you're still trying to grind and make it on YouTube and you have 1,000 different channels tearing you down, then it's kind of hard to grow. And essentially you're faced with the reality that your dream of ever being a big YouTuber or ever growing essentially would never happen. It's impossible, right? Because as a small YouTuber, you drop a video and, you know, is masked by nothing but hatred. You don't have the audience yet to really overcome that hatred. So now essentially like your audience is haters. And those haters ain't doing anything to push your videos out. So, you know, you essentially get stuck in a cycle where you make a video, is bombarded by nothing but hate, and you really have no fans to really combat that, you know? It just don't work. So
it's hard out here for us small YouTubers, you know what I'm saying? Especially if you're a small YouTuber and you got a little bit of motion, you know what I'm saying? Because there's some small YouTubers, they probably ain't got maybe, you know, I say maybe like between maybe 3 to about 5,000 subs or whatever. They have a little bit of motion, but you know, it ain't a whole lot, but they got something going. They trying their best not to get caught up in nonsense. They just trying to do their thing. So that's why it's important, man. You got to ignore them haters because they're going to always be here. You can't do nothing about the hater. The hater going to always be around. That's why you have to combat that. You have to ignore them because they ain't going to do nothing but keep going. You feel what I'm saying? That's all the hater going to do. A hater don't give a damn what you got going. All they care about is getting what they want to get out you so they can leech off you and get the money off you. That's how they do, man. Straight up.
Was faced with that reality that, yo, you only have 20,000 subscribers. Your hate train is just too large and too great right now at this stage for you to ever succeed. Finny was Manny's biggest adversary from Manny's perspective to making it big one day because Finny was very open that he had no plan on stopping. As a matter of fact, he put Manny's name in his title, hoping that when people search up Sin City Manny, they would discover his channel so they can see all the hate that he has said about Manny. So Finny was really content. He was in a great position. If Manny ever grows, well, his channel will grow too because he's a Manny hate channel. And hey, if Manny...
And see, these the kind of Negroes I don't like personally. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to him and his wife. I feel like they didn't deserve to get their life taken away over that nonsense. But at the end of the day, man, you can't play with people and think ain't nobody gonna react to it. Like, let's just be 100. You can't play with people and think the person you talking about or the person you disrespecting just gonna be like, oops, he talking about me. I'm not thinking about him. Whatever. Some dudes out here, they be ready for whatever. Even if the whatever is nothing, they still be ready for whatever. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you constantly putting your name on a dude, you constantly saying another brother's name, you being a hater, you talking down on a brother that you don't even personally know. And you think old boy's supposed to be okay with it. Everybody's mentality is not the same. There's some dudes, they're going to pop off quick if you disrespect. And there's some dudes, it's going to take them a little bit of time. But the thing is, you don't want them to think about that long enough. Because if they think about that long enough, then they're going to give them a reason to want to do something to you. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, man, you got to respect everybody, bro. I don't give a damn who you is, man. Let's get back to the video.
It don't grow, then mission successful.
Hey, real quick. Hey, you didn't want to tell him your name, but when he go click Sin City Family, guess who's going to come up? Shout out to the algorithms. Shout out to the algorithms. Shout out to me putting your name in the title so this would happen. That was the goal, man. Was to get big enough when they type your name in, Big Smile Finny come up. And I'll be smiling hard, man. And then they go click it like, dang, what's this dude smiling so hard about? Then they come in and they hear me say, man, he's a punk. He eats.
If you go to Finny's channel, you would see like almost every video was about Sin City Manny, man. Everyone. Like 5-hour and 6-hour live streams, man. Of people just ragdolling this dude, Sin City Manny, man. Going at him, exposing him, talking about his wife, his family, him. Yo, their entire mission was to make sure that Sin City Manny do not become a successful YouTuber. For a relatively small YouTuber, Finny was making a lot of money in donations and super chats for essentially running a Sin City Manny hate channel.
JC told me I better chill, and let me see what JC told me to chill about. JC say, legend, stay on Penny's butt, never give up. Laugh out loud. Shout out to JC. I don't like being on man's butts. Can I be on Julie's butt? Can I please be on Julie's butt instead?
And see, it's sad to see this, but at the same time, it's a lesson to be learned, bro. It's a true lesson to be learned, man. You don't play with a grown-ass man and think that grown-ass man ain't gonna respond to you. Eventually, he gonna give you a response that you don't want for real. And bro probably was really making money off old boy's name, bro. And I believe that was the reason why Sin City just crashed out. Because ain't no man just finna up and take someone's life without having a reason behind it, bro. I don't care who you is. Ain't no real honest brother finna just up and take a life away without not understanding what's gonna happen and also understanding the reasoning why they did it. But let's get back to the video, man.
To the Manny's butt. But I'll read the comment how you read it, but just can I please be on Julie's butt? I have spoken. My baby girl is here. She here early, y'all. She here early from the East Coast. She here early from the East Coast. My baby girl Anna say,
make sure y'all like and subscribe to the page, man.
Long and strong say, Finny for the win. Best stream chat. Well, hopefully you enjoying yourself, and anybody picking on Miss TT will get punished.
At the time, he had a little over 2,000 subscribers, and he made $150 within 18 minutes of a 6-hour live stream. As a small YouTuber, that is a lot of money. A lot of money. Because his videos don't even make that much, right? So when you're making that much money, you are incentivized to keep making these videos, keep making these hit pieces, keep making these hate live streams, and galvanizing a community of people who want to see Sin City fail, and you are essentially their voice and their platform. Now, I'm not saying that Finny didn't have good reasons to want to see Manny fail, because from what I watched, Finny, for the most part, started off as a fan of Sin City Manny. Then the more he watched Manny, he just couldn't get down with him, right? Manny has been accused of sucker punching people, pepper spraying people, and he just thought that Manny was an absolute weirdo after watching him, you know, for a prolonged period, and decided he was going to start exposing Manny and creating a platform for Manny victims, right? So he may have his reasons for doing this. I'm just documenting what took place, all right? I'm not passing judgment on anyone. I'm just giving you guys a story. So Finny was incentivized to, you know, to go a little harder on Manny, right? You know, like he would often do bits like this during his live stream where he would not only go at Manny, but he will also go at his wife, Julie.
Like, who leaves the house looking like that? Like, what about leaving the house like that makes you like feel like that's tight? Like when he left and he put that makeup on as a guy, and then he put the hat on with the fake cholo outfit. Like, what about that?
I don't
what do you think he said?
the hate.
Like, do you think he was like, man, I look hard tonight? Like, what is his goal?
I don't understand the hate, and I don't understand the dudes that think that type of content is
like,
cool.
man, I look hard.
I don't understand that nonsense, bro. Like, when I started doing YouTube videos, I knew when I started my channel, the first thing I said I was going to do was I was just going to talk my ish on this and leave. And I have been doing that for about 2 years now. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never in my life thought about going in on another YouTuber, talking down on another YouTuber. I ain't never had that kind of mindset ever. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn about these other YouTubers. I mean, no disrespect. I'm not disrespecting nobody, but what I'm saying is I'm doing my thing and everybody else is doing their thing. I'm cool with some YouTubers. I'm cool with some people that's on YouTube. You feel me? But I ain't finna be on no hater-ish, be trying to talk down on them, you feel me? And again, I'm not even trying to pass no judgment. I'm just saying, like, what that kind of content make you think a person ain't gonna want to not want to do something? Especially everything you doing is constantly evolving around that person. You gotta make it make sense, man. That's all I'm saying. Let's get back to the video.
I don't get it. What's his goal? Does he want to look like a clown? Does he want to look like a cholo? What's his goal? He's a
Look at
all I know today. All I know is that his. All I know is that. Hold on. All I know is that his goal is to be zesty as hell, fool.
Calling them zesty and stuff.
Okay. I don't know. I don't wish I had my Zoom in game like Donuts. Donuts be zooming all in on.
Shout out to the people that's in the live, man. Shout out to the people in the live, man. Say what's up. How y'all doing? Where y'all coming from, man?
Is that Machete's woman right there?
Yeah, it is.
That's her, like, you know when Martin said that Nasatal, that is the definition of Nasatal right there. Like when it sinks in. Like look at how when you get to the ass, it curves inward. Like the ass is supposed to curve outward. Hers curves. She got an end booty. We got a front booty and she got an end booty. That's an end booty. Crazy. We call her an Eddie.
Segments like this enrage Sin City Manny because you're not just coming after him. Now you're body shaming his wife. You're saying things about his wife. So at this point, it's a all-on war, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's YouTubers going at it on whoever can offend the other person the most. Whoever can out-expose the other person is absolute madness. Now, there were signs that Sin City Manny was getting to a point where he was sick of this and he was ready to go off the edge. Because even on live streams, he will send subliminals towards Finny, letting him know that when he sees him, he's going to blow his head off.
Let me catch you on a red light, Finny.
The first red flag.
That boy over in Arizona, somebody got checked on. Send me the picture. I want to see that. Somebody got to do it.
You see, he already getting ready to crash out. He was already giving signs of him finna get ready to crash out. Now, as far as the other guy, the one who lost his life, him and his wife, he should have took heed to the threats. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you gonna go hard on another man, like if you finna try to beef with somebody on the internet, at least be on point. At least check your surroundings and be on point and be ready. You know what I'm saying? Don't be doing that and you ain't ready when the ish hit the fan. You know what I'm saying? Like if you on that, be on that, bro. Otherwise, don't even try to be on this shit. Let's get back to the video.
These threats and warnings to Finny from Manny was well received. Now, Finny was strong in his conviction that he was making videos and tearing down a guy that he believes shouldn't have a platform. He was making videos destroying a guy that he believes is a very terrible human being. So he was strong in his convictions. Manny was also strong in his convictions because Manny felt like Fanny was going out of his way to tear him down when he didn't deserve it. But Finny was very open that he had no plans on stopping it. He would actually brag even after receiving the threats. He would actually brag about being the reason why Manny's channel and his career is going to the dump, and his channel and his career is going up.
Comes around. What ain't that the last year for you, buddy? How's the last year been going? You want to do a comparison to what you've been doing the year before? I think they call it at their house life before Finny. Like when they be arguing and shit, before Finny, it used to be. So they like you know, this should be before BC. At their house is before Finny. Before.
And again, even though Sin City was threatening him, he was letting it be known when he seen him, it was up and it was stuck. He didn't take heed to none of the warning. He's still playing like it's a joke out here. That's one thing you don't do, man. You don't play with the game. That's why I say you don't beef with no one on the internet, bro. It's too accessible, dog. If a dude really want to get at you for real, they can get at you for real. And just know they took him and his life. They took his life and his wife's life during a live stream. So you already know he was scoping it. Let's get back to the video.
Finny, here we go. He took pride in being a reason why Manny's life wasn't going how he wanted it to go. He took pride. You see, yo, Finny is smiling. He's obviously content with his convictions that he's doing the right thing because he took absolute pride in Manny's hopes and dreams of being a YouTuber was being squandered and broken and tore down by him. And he loved it. And he took sole responsibility for, pretty much ruining Manny's life and his dreams and his hope. Now, when you do this, though, the smartest thing to do is to probably not put yourself in a situation where conflict, where a confrontation can happen. Because in this situation, the person who's on the receiving end of this is probably in a fit of rage. They're probably emotionally unstable. They probably hate you so much, and they probably view you probably unfairly as the root for all their issues.
Yep.
Right? When, in fairness, if Sin City Manny essentially made high grade A+ quality content, he could very well outgrow the haters, right? Like he could very well make enough great content to where he's outgrowing it. But when you put yourself in that situation, in that position, and you see this dude galvanizing a community of people to hate you, it's very easy to trick yourself to blame him for all the reasons why your YouTube channel ain't popping off like you think it should.
Yeah.
So what happened is, Finny is taking responsibility for being the sole reason why Manny's channel ain't popping off how it's popping off. Now Manny hates you. So the dumbest thing you can do when you have an enemy that strong is to go to his city with your family for vacation.
Exactly.
Which is what Finny did. Finny is on live with his wife in Vegas.
And that right there, ladies and gentlemen, is the reason why Finny's life got taken away. Because he absolutely positively thought shit was sweet. I hate to be the one to say it, but somebody gotta say it. So it gotta be me. Vinny thought his life was sweet. You in the same city where you literally talking about this brother, this dude. You think he ain't finna pull up on you in some moment of time? This is why I said, if you on this type of time, at least be on point. Have something on you, bro. Stay strapped. Because otherwise, you doing all this for naught. You doing it for naught. You know what I'm saying? You just doing it for naught.
Where Manny live streams. He's on the strip. Manny live streams on the strip often. So he essentially put himself in position where you're guaranteed to meet up with the man who you've been making hit pieces about for the last 18 months. Which to me isn't the smartest, especially when you're out of town, so you don't have your gun with you, you don't have security, you don't have protection. He's probably thinking, it's the strip, Manny is a small dude, I can take him if he wants to fight, but your wife is with you, and you're putting yourself in a situation where a confrontation is going to happen.
Stupid.
It don't really appear, though, that Finny was too worried about a confrontation happening, because when Manny found out that Finny was in Vegas, Manny would make a video giving Finny, I guess, ample time to leave that strip and to go home back to Arizona, but nah.
Jerome, I'm out here searching for my baby. I went through every casino there is. I heard there's one of my biggest fans here in town. I'm dying to see him. Dying to see him. What are we doing? Field bar tonight? Is that what we're doing? I'll be there. I'll be there.
Maybe it's because I have ultra survival instinct that when I look at that video, what I see is a man who has completely lost his mind.
Exactly.
Who is now over the edge. If you've ever been to Vegas or been to the Strip, then you would understand how insane the words of, I went to every casino, I went to every hotel, huh? You walked the Strip and back? Sir, whoa, look at him. If somebody...
That's his city. He know his city, which is why you don't beef with him up and then come to their city. What type of goofy is you? Again, like I said, if you about that life, whatever, you ready. But in Vinny's case, he wasn't ready. He was never ready. He thought shit was going to be sweet. And because he thought it was going to be sweet, old boy took him about the game and his wife. You know what I'm saying? This is what happens, man. You don't beef with nobody on the internet, dog. Don't put yourself in a position, bro. Don't put yourself in that kind of position where your life is in danger, bro.
Tells me they went to every casino on the Strip and every hotel on the Strip. What that tells me, bro, that person really want to get his hands on me, and it's my goal to make sure I never encounter that person. They're obviously prepared for a confrontation, and I'm in a world of trouble. But Finny apparently wasn't worried, even though when you watch the rest of this video where he's letting Finny know he's going to get him and he's after him, even you would probably say, if you're out of town without a gun, you know what? Yeah, I'm not getting into a confrontation. I'm not meeting up with this dude at all.
Exactly.
You better believe it. You come to my city and think I'm not going to show up? You think I'm not going to show up? I should have been the first one to be told. Right? Somebody should have sent me my invite. Mr. Marcus. That's right. We outside. We're doing
Like,
Field Bar tonight. I'm there, homie.
Like,
or wherever
bro,
you go, I will be there.
Like, brother, I already crashed out. He
Man,
already.
come on, I have to say hi to my biggest fan.
He already finna. He ready to crash out now. Watching this here.
Just watching how far Finny videos have driven this man off the edge is one of the reasons why I don't really do the pile-on content, right? Like I'll make a video or two or maybe three about somebody, but I really don't want to get in the habit of making a video about somebody every day or joining in on a creator who's already being piled on and making daily videos about them.
Right.
Because I always feel like, one, I don't want to be responsible for this person cracking, right? And I don't know. I just always feel scummy about that. Like, kind of like, for example, like Wes Watson. I made videos about Wes Watson like early on, and I'll probably make a video or two about Wes Watson in the future. But why I don't do the daily Wes Watson video like other creators is because I feel like just piling on somebody every day to me is kind of like, you know, there's something cruel about that. Now, some of these dudes deserve to pile on, like Johnny Somali and others. They deserve to pile on. But just in my heart, man, I just don't want to be responsible for anybody's mental health taking a toll, you know? So I just don't. And to see this man barking, like literally like salivating at the opportunity to hurt this creator who's been making videos about him, shows that this man was truly affected by this.
Yep.
And
crashed
he made
out. Sin City crashed out. He told Vinny he was gonna take him about the game. And when he saw him, what he do? He took him about the game. No questions asked. Like I said, Finny thought shit was sweet, but it wasn't. He thought it was sweet out here, but it wasn't, bro.
Good on his promise, because while Finny was live on the Strip, like Manny walked by, and I don't know if Manny was trying to go unnoticed, but Finny seen Manny and he laughed a little bit, and then the confrontation happened.
It was the infamous live stream where he lost his life.
Finny still thinks it's a joke because Manny is this super tiny guy, super angry. Finny is this laid back guy who's pretty tall. So he spots Manny walking by and he starts laughing. He still thinks it's a joke. He thinks Manny is harmless, but Manny is filled with rage right now because he feels like you have been destroying the career that he worked hard to build.
Yep. What he do? I might need to stop it.
So Finny books it because Manny spotted Finny's wife. So when he spots Finny's wife, he realizes Finny is somewhere here. So then he spots Finny. So then he pulls out his gun and tries to circle back to get Finny. Now Finny and his wife is probably thinking Manny isn't gonna hurt the wife. He wants Finny. So the wife gets in front of Manny to prevent him from getting to Finny. Finny sees that and he tries to book it. He gets out the frame. Manny then spots Finny and begins to shoot. At that point, Manny is filled with so much rage that he took anyone.
And this is why you don't play with no grown man unless you really bout that, bro. You know what I'm saying? You don't play with no grown man unless you really bout that. Point blank, period. Ain't nobody got time for that, bro. You play with a grown man if you want to, you're going to learn the hard way. Straight up. Blank, period. It don't even matter, man. Let's get back to the video, man. We finna end this.
The one who got in the way. Now, currently, we know that Finny got hit and he was shot and killed. We know the wife was killed. And we know another bystander was hit. Now, that person's condition is currently unknown. There's rumors that person passed away. I haven't heard any official claims yet, but currently we know for sure that Finny and his wife, they both passed away. And we literally witnessed their last moment in 4K. All over YouTube beef. All over, listen, bro, quite possibly dreams of becoming a big YouTuber that was probably never going to materialize. These dudes were a part of a niche community on YouTube, essentially centered around one dude who people thought was silly and they made videos about. They maybe clowning him, talking about his wife, and he just couldn't take it. He broke. He snapped.
He snapped.
Now, one, Manny is a piece of you-know-what. Like, he's a crap. Bro, he's a terrible human being. Manny should burn in hell, right? I don't care what the excuse is. I don't care if your feelings was hurt. I don't care if, you was experiencing mental anguish. You don't do that to innocent people.
Exactly.
You just don't. Now, if you and Finny want to duke it out and take your anger out on each other, do that, bruh. You killing a wife too, ain't no excuse for it, bruh. Die in jail, homie. Right?
Facts. Facts. Shout out to Poetic Flacco for the video, man. We finna go and step up out of here, man. You feel me? We finna go and get up out of here for the night, man. I want to appreciate y'all, man, for checking out the Deep Thought Live you did. But anyway, all I gotta say is this here. It's a very, very unfortunate situation where 3 lives got taken away. But at the end of the day, you don't talk about nobody that think ain't no one finna come at you. Finny should have been more ready. He thought it was a game. Manny made it clear that it wasn't. Now, again, regardless of what Finny did, him talking about him, that don't excuse Manny for killing dude and his wife. Yeah, dude was talking about you, true enough, but that don't mean you take a life away just because you and your feelings. You know what I'm saying? Doing what you did don't make what Manny did no better. You feel what I'm saying? So I hope, and anyone that watch my live, I hope if you can learn something from this, I hope you learn that you don't play with grown folks. You don't play with people. Because every time you play with people, that's when people get hurt. So we finna go and get up out of here. One time for the low time. I ain't finna play with y'all, man. We finna go and go. I will catch y'all in the next live or the next video, however you want it. If you know me, you know I got to leave. If I play some music, I gotta play some music for y'all. That's just what I gotta do. I gotta play some music. That's automatic. So shout out to the brother AI for the culture, for the music, man. Let's get up out of here. I will see y'all in the next video. That's a promise. No more playing. Let's go. I will catch y'all in the next video, man. This is dedicated to everybody.
Why you niggas gotta hate on me? Just doing what I'm supposed to do, being who I'm supposed to be, a motherfucking G. Oh, why you niggas gotta hate on me? Just doing what I'm supposed to do, being who I'm supposed to be, a motherfucking G. Oh. Get paid, young nigga, get paid. Motherfuckers always gonna have something to say. Fuck that noise. Boss up, young nigga, be a boss. Niggas quiet about the wins, only talk about a loss. Get your chips, spin back around the block and floss. Oh, why you niggas gotta hate on me? Just doing what I'm supposed to do, being who I'm supposed to be, a motherfucking G. Oh, why you niggas gotta hate on me? Just doing what I'm supposed to do, being who I'm supposed to be, a motherfucking G. Oh. Get paid, young nigga, get paid. Motherfuckers always gonna have something to say. I'm humble, but I ain't a bitch. Don't test my nigga, you might see me flip. I'm trying to be positive, trying to do right. I'ma do me, let me live my life. Oh, why you niggas gotta hate on me? Just doing what I'm supposed to do, being who I'm supposed to be, a motherfucking G. Oh, why you niggas gotta hate on me? Just doing what I'm supposed to do, being who I'm supposed to be, a motherfucking G. Oh.
I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace and one love.